Survivors and victims of crimes in Montana were honored this week at the Montana Department of Corrections Empty Place at the Table exhibit in the Capitol Rotunda. This impactful exhibit is presented by the DOC's Victim Services Program in collaboration with victim witness and crime victim advocates from across the Treasure State. Empty Place at the Table travels to courthouses and other law-related buildings to showcase the stories and victims and survivors of crime. The exhibit features place settings provided by the families of victims and survivors that include everything from their favorite drink to china from their wedding day. These place settings honor victims and survivors of homicide, DUI, fatalities, robbery, murdered and missing Indigenous women, childhood sexual assault, and rape survivors.
Some of our recent settings, we've encouraged families to reach out and get plates of their favorite colors or napkins with their favorite flowers, or just anything that really spoke to them as a person in life, or something that they are trying to hold on to as they survive that crime.
If you or a loved one is a victim or survivor, you can reach out to the DOC Victim Service to plan a place setting. The renovation of the seating and ceiling at the Mansfield Theater that was approved last year is facing some budget shortfalls as costs continue to rise. In order to continue the much-needed repairs, the City of Great Falls is looking to community donors. The Mansfield Theater was finished in 1940. It's seen little updates since then. Many of the seats as well as the ceiling tiling has remained, and age has taken a toll. The mechanics and padding of the seats require more and more repair, and the ceiling has seen tiles fall to the ground as well as leakage. The project would replace the aging seats and ceiling, making the seats wider and more comfortable for visitors while still maintaining the historical character of the room.
There'll be some color differences in the patterns and on the fabric of the seats. We're also going to have new carpeting put in. So if you're really familiar with the Mansfield Theater, you're going to walk in and say, oh, that's a little bit different and that's a little bit different, but it's not going to be glaring differences. And the ceiling should look almost identical.
Through multiple funding streams like grants and state allocations, the city gathered around $1 million for the project. However, as costs continue to rise, the city is looking to private donors to raise an additional $400,000 to cover the shortfall. An additional $80,000 would also allow for the aging wood on the stage to be replaced as well. The city plans to begin and complete construction by the end of this summer.